Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Ed from Ed Travels, and I think it's important that I make this video. I was on a live the other night um, with Zoom to Thailand and Travel Time with Paul, and that I'll address that in a different video. But this video, I just want to make some clarifications and some you know information and disseminate some information from my point of view about foreign women when it comes to travel. Now, this is in general. I'm not talking about any specific location, but I am going to speak about the places that I have been, the places that I have traveled, the experiences that I've had myself and I've seen with people that are with me. And no cap, keep it 100%. All right? First of all, there is no utopia. I can't say that enough. There is no utopia. There is no fairy tale land. There is no place where every woman you meet and every woman that's at that place is going to be beautiful, submissive, not going to have a alternate agendas, not going to be crazy. I mean, there is no place, no country, regardless of what people tell you, where that exists. Let's just be honest. I don't care where you go. Southeast Asia, South America, Latin America, Europe, I don't care where you go. Africa, there is no such place. So let me get that out the way first. Secondly, what are you traveling for? What's your purpose of traveling? Are you going to find a wife? Great. Are you giving yourself enough time? Are you doing the things you need to do before you travel to find this wife? Or do you know someone there? Are you talking to her? Are you emailing? You guys doing video calls? I mean, what are you doing before you go? Or are you going somewhere just to have fun? Are you going alone? Are you going with your friends? You know, you going down to partake in the local culture and activities and everything? Are you going down there to club? Are you going down there for sports activities? I mean, everybody got different things. Are you just going to find out what the clubs are like? Are you going to see, what the culture is like? Are you doing tours? I mean, everybody travels for a different reason. Everybody's looking for something different. So it's hard to just sit back and say, look, I'm going to do a video about this place where everybody's going to love everything about it. That place doesn't exist. Okay. Now, thirdly, the women. I say on my video that the goal of my video is not to beat down and berate modern women, Western women, black women. I just point out the facts and I talk about the fact that, they're starting to be one of the most unmarried groups of women in the world. That's a fact. That's not a feeling. That's a fact. It's also a fact that more and more men are getting their passports and moving overseas or going overseas to look for a mate. Fact. That is raised in a different culture with different views when it comes to marriage, family. Fact. Those are all facts. That's what's happening. The numbers support that. They're different cultures. They're beautiful women in the States. They're beautiful women around the world. It's just different cultures, different ways they're raised. Now, for the men that are traveling over, who this video is meant for, is be realistic. Don't join the He-Man Woman Haters Club and think that you're going to fly to some country where every chick there is going to be checking for you. And if she is, it's going to be for the right reasons. And let's go ahead and get right into that. When you arrive in a country And let's say you make over $50,000, $55,000. You're middle class in the US. You're in the top 1 or 2% in that country immediately upon arrival. What I've seen in the places that I've gone to, especially here in Southeast Asia, you're the catch. You're able to provide that woman a life that she's normally not going to get. But also remember that when you take her family as well. There's not going to be a separation. You take her family as well. Okay? You take her family. So when mom gets sick, they're going to come to you. When dad gets sick, when the roof is leaking, they're going to come to you. So that's the flip side of the family part. You're going to take that with you. Which also leads me, since I'm on that fact, that's another source of how they scam you or try to take advantage of you, is the family sympathy. The kid is always sick. They're going to send you pictures of them with an IV in their arm. The buffalo's sick. The dog is sick. The chicken's got the flu. There's always something. There's always a need. And it's constant. So if you don't set boundaries on what you're willing to take care of, then you're going to be the victim. You're going to be the simp. Those women, they got women all over the world that are waiting for you for that. And they're skillful at what they do. Part two of that is the long-term scam. Long-term. She's going to give you the long play. She might not ask you for money or little, that much money up front, maybe nothing, but she's drawing you in to get your feelings caught up. Then once you get your feelings caught up, bam, she's going to hit you with it. And always remember, when you're dealing with women like this, when you come here, you're not the first dude she met. She's not your girl. It's just your turn. Sorry if it hurts your feelings, but that's what it is. You're not the first. You're probably not the only one. It's just your turn. Right? There are also going to be certain areas in certain countries where you're going to be able to find that quote unquote traditional woman a lot easier. If you go to Pattaya, which was the big hubbub, to me, Pattaya is not the place to go to find a regular woman on average. I'm not saying they're not there. I've seen them. I've met them there. I still have friends in Pattaya. One of those, she got the whole upscale salon, face massages, body massages, hair, nails, I mean, dude, nice layout. I know a couple of professional ladies that live in Pattaya work in that area. But also there are a lot of working girls there too. Pros, the ones that do it full time. And I'm not just talking about Pattaya. I'm talking about everywhere. Pros, they do it full time. That's her job. Pay for play. You got the freelancers, the semi-pro, the one that she's a full-time pro, but she don't have one bar she works at or one club she works at. She freelances. She goes on her own. You got the semi-pro. You got the one that'll, she'll work at a food stall during the day, then she'll work at night. She might have a real day job, but she works at night to supplement her income. She don't do it full time. And remember this, they're not all in love with you, bro. They're not in love with you. Not all of them. No, they're not. To keep it 100% honest, a lot of these women are doing what they have to do because they have 3, 4, 5 mouths to feed. You're just a means to an end. You're a way for them to get the money that they need. So be realistic. And to my fellow YouTube content creators, let's not just paint a rosy picture of everywhere we go. I've never done that here. not on their travels. Well, if anybody asks me, I'll give you the real on how it is. Cambodia is a wonderful country to be in, but Cambodia is not immune to these same things. You got women here that'll take advantage of you. You got women here that'll, separate you from your money, that'll scam you, that'll lie to you. That's everywhere. Now, would I say it's easier to find a regular girl in a smaller town in one of these cities, whether it's, you know, if you go outside Medellin, I was in Medellin. If you go outside Medellin, outside the city, yeah, you're gonna run into more regular girls. You're in the city. If you in Laurez Park, Provenza, if you're in El Poblado, you're gonna run into more working girls. Common sense. Same thing if you're down in Phuket, if you're hanging out at Patong or Bangalore Road or that area, opposed to say going down to Sarin or Kamala. You're gonna find more regular girls down that way than you will on Bangalore Road. If you go to Pattaya, wifey material ain't hanging out on Soy 6 or down on Walking Street. My job ain't to get into people's relationships because I've seen it go both ways. I've seen it where there was a working girl that hooked up with a guy. She really liked the guy. They did their own thing. She left that place. They got married. Now they got kids and everything. And I've also seen a girl that lives in that world. And like they say in the States, she for the streets. She enjoys the, non-committal type lifestyle she lives in, being with various guys. And she's just not going to give that up. But just because a woman used to work in a particular place, who am I to judge? Who am I to judge? I can't judge her. And if a dude comes over here and gets with a girl that worked in a massage parlor, girly bar, that's their business. I ain't got to go home with her. I'll go back to my first point. There is no utopia. You got women in every country that'll rob you, scam you, steal from you. Their job is to separate you from your money. Some are going to try to finesse you. Some are going to drug you. And if you sit back and you say, well, I'm going to call the police. I got a news flash for you, partner. She know the police. The police are in on it, on the scam. Yeah, you need to pay me 1,000 baht. She get 500, the police get 500. Everybody comes up on you. Also, she probably know which club you just left or which club you're about to go to. Because the bartenders know the working girls, the girl, she probably worked at that bar too, especially if she's a freelancer. There's probably some dudes right then when you with her that she been with already while you were there. Again, she's not your girl, it's just your time, your turn. So if you think going to the police is going to help you, good luck with that. You are a walking ATM machine. That's exactly what you are. You just got to use common sense. Don't bring your heart. Just like what my man said, don't bring your heart. What are you traveling for? If you're looking for a wife, get with guys that are already married. Where'd you find yours? Let me go outside this 30 kilometers or 20, 25 miles outside the city where the normal chicks are. Why am I going down to Walking Street or Soy 6 or Fields Avenue or Bangalore Road looking for a wife? That's not where the wives hang out. Again, you're only disappointed when things don't live up to your expectations. But always, with all of this, be smart, wrap it up, make good decisions. And I'll be coming out with more videos on this, but this is just the beginning. Ed from Ed Travels, peace.